Well, we are back, everybody, for Ruck Off this week. It's the last round, and that was the highlights of the season just gone. Coming into the last round, it's interesting to say the least in the Rams 2016 Premiership, and to quell that interest for us, we've got a South African today, Dane Sherrod. How are you, Dane?
Gareth, good. How are you?
Oh, brilliant. It's good to have you here. We've been trying to get you on all year, but your duties in around the Waratahs has kept you from us.
Yeah.
How's everything going over there? How's the feeling over there? Obviously, you got the points taken off you, but then the penalty was reduced during the week, so you have to win this week with the bonus point. Yeah. So how's the feeling over there at the moment?
Yeah, so the boys have to win, obviously now with a bonus point, as you say, and Maitland can't score 4 tries or end up within 7. So the guys are keen for it, obviously. I mean, at the start of the week, we heard that we're not going to make the semis, or we wouldn't be in with a shout. So now that they've given us almost a second chance, boys should get up the weekend. Yeah, very keen for it.
Yeah, well, that's good. I know George Chidge, I know him personally, and I know that he's very good at motivating his team. How's the team grown under him this year? Because he's been there for 2 seasons now, back at the helm.
It has grown. It's taken a while. As he said last year when I came over that it's going to take a while for him to implement how he wants to play and get everyone to play that way too. And with new guys coming in, it's obviously going to get slower. It's take a while to do what he wants to play or play how he wants to play. And but yeah, it's slowly getting there, and it can only get better. Saying this at the end of the season, but he'll get there.
Yeah, of course, and unfortunately for you, you're out with a back injury. How's the back at the moment, and what sort of surgery did you have?
It's fixed up now, so I'm happy. It was, to be technical, microscopic dissectomy, L5-S1, so in a very awkward position in my lower back. But yeah, pain is gone, so I'm happy.
As long as they didn't take your heart out, mate.
No, well, they'll look far for it.
There's a rock underneath those ribs, I'm told, by the ladies in town. In any case, you were on track potentially to get an NRC contract this year. Disappointed in that, and I guess you're going to stick around for another season next year to try and make, I guess, the 3rd tier competition in Australia.
I was obviously very gutted with the injury. I had to get it done. It was something that was bothering me for a while. But yeah, the way it's looking now, next year I should still be sticking around and have to see how it goes from there. Yeah.
Because I believe you went home last year for a little bit. You were unsure maybe of whether you were going to come back, but I guess 2nd year in, you're almost calling yourself an Aussie, mate.
Slowly. But yeah, no, it's good. I enjoy Newey. Love the Waratahs, the club, the boys with the club. It's good, and they help me with a lot of things. So yeah, I'll probably look to stick around for next season.
Speaking of the club, who's your craziest club mate there?
It might not seem like it, but I reckon Carl Manu would go for.
Really?
Yeah, he's quiet on the field and maybe with you, but yeah, off the field, I'd go for Carl Manu.
He's got a cheeky little glint in his eye,
hasn't
he?
He does, yeah.
Maybe
experience, I think.
Maybe
too.
a halfback in a centre's body.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I guess, coming from South Africa, your time growing up playing rugby over there, how's that helped you develop in coming over here, and how different is it, I guess?
It's very different. So from small mini rugby, we play barefoot till under 13. So that's a bit different. That's probably the best rugby of your life.
Is that where you get your kicking going from?
Oh no, not then. It's too cold then to kick a ball. But yeah, it is different but similar. The schoolboy rugby is big in South Africa, so I was lucky enough to go to a good school. From there, obviously, played a bit of rugby at the Cheetahs and so on. And then coming here, I was just wanted to get out of it, see what else there is. I wanted to play in Europe, but this obviously came up, and I'm enjoying it. Yeah,
it's good to see you enjoying it. What's your favourite part of Newcastle?
I hate saying this, but Merriweather's good. Merriweather's good. I enjoy the beach. We go down to the beach.
Can you see yourself in green?
I cannot see myself in. Maybe for the Springboks, but that's as far as it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And I guess around the traps, travelling around Australia, you've done a bit of that as well. Yeah. What's been your highlight so far?
It'd have to be last year. We went after the season up Gold Coast, so Byron Bay, Gold Coast, very good. Enjoyed. Byron Bay is very similar to the coast of South Africa, and yeah, it's good, very good. Had a good time.
Well, the ladder this week in the Rams 2016 Premiership stands like this. Hamilton, who looks set now to take the minor premiership over Wanderers. Merriweather Carlton, they're still sitting in third position, but that could change if they don't come away with a couple of bonus points in this match this week, and that'll push them down to fourth probably. Then we've got Maitland and, of course, Southern Beaches, and you guys are now 6, which is unfortunate because you've had a really good season.
Yeah.
The team's certainly grown. I don't think many people know too much about the player points and how they work, but I guess I don't know how it's all calculated, but I guess you've lost a couple of points. Can you see yourselves getting through this week?
I can. Since I've been here, I think we've had almost a mental edge over Maitland. It's tough playing in Maitland at their grounds, but I think the boys are keen for it, and they'll have a dig the weekend. Yeah.
Well, very good. Here's the Rams 2016 ladder for everyone to have a look at. We're going to take a quick break and come back with the play of the week. So there we have it, the ladder as it stands. And, of course, congratulations to Hamilton, who look more than likely to pick up that minor premiership travelling up to Singleton. I believe they're not taking the bus. So they'll be they'll be a little bit disappointed not being able to drink out of the bird bath on that bus, which they certainly love doing over there at the Hawks. Now, the play of the week, I don't know if you've seen too much of the A-grade competition, Dane, the divisional rugby.
Yeah, a little bit of it. Yeah, it was the final this
Yeah, it was the grand final last weekend. So the Brown Snakes, they've snatched defeat from the jaws of victory, and they've won. And they've won I think they've won 8 premierships in the last 10 years in A-grade. They won the B-grade as well. So the play of the week goes to the Brown Snakes. Unfortunately, we couldn't come out and cover the competition, but we hope this makes up for it. So, final part of Ruck Off today. It's been a good one. Dane Sherritt with us, our guest. He's doing a great job here for our Bar TV cameras, and he's loving living in Newcastle as well. And who wouldn't, to tell you the truth? Now, here we are with a Newcastle company, Top Better, getting the game with Top Better. We're going to go through the round preview for the week, and it is a big round. It is the last round in the Rams 26th Premiership competition this year. So we're going to go Beaches versus the Bay. Now, Beaches, they look to have consolidated that spot in the finals now over at the Bay. Don't take the Bay's coming over to the Beaches. Don't take anything away from the Bay. They've played well over the last sort of 6 weeks. So Beaches are going to have to be on the game and really rev themselves up coming in the semi-finals.
Yeah, definitely. Nelson Bay, it's the last game. They've got nothing to lose. They might throw
punches.
You can always expect that. But yeah, they'll throw everything into it the weekend. Yeah, be a good game. But Beaches.
You're going to go Beaches?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say Beaches, and I'm going to say Beaches by a skinny margin under 12. Then we got you guys at Maitland versus Tars, going up to Maitland. Everything on the line, season on the line. You've worked hard all season, and Maitland, big improvers this year in the competition. They'll be happy. They'll be chasing a semi-final berth too. They've had a big year off the field as well. A lot of things going on around. I guess Don Punch is a big motivating factor for them to succeed this year as well. So up there, Maitland versus Waratahs. I tell you what, your hooker better be on the game because that crowd right on the clubhouse there, yelling at the hooker, throwing it in straight. It's gonna be a tough gig up there, mate.
It'll definitely be a game to watch. I hate watching footy when I know I can play.
Will you be running the water?
No, I won't be running anything. Just my mouth.
Just getting amongst the black supporters.
Yeah, no, it'll be a good game, but with our backs against the wall, I think we'll get up.
Yes, so Maitland versus Tars. I'm going to predict the Tars will win.
Yeah.
I'm going to predict it's going to be a tight one, though.
Will we get all we need?
I think you'll get all the points you need, but I think Maitland, their attack this year, it's been impressive. Yeah. So you got to watch those, the back three especially, McCormick's and Martin as well on the wing. Yeah. He's quick as well. Jai Estetheo in the midfield. Centre, he's a handful out there, and he has been all year. Yeah. Next up is Singleton versus Hamilton. Now, interesting match. Singleton coming away with a win last week against University. Only had a couple this year. Last home game up there. They've got a big day. They've got their life members roast up there after the game, which will be pretty big.
Should be good, yeah.
And let me tell you, I spoke to Scott Coleman, Bubba Coleman during the week. There's no love lost between these two sides this year. Apparently, a bit went on in the first game.
In the first game, yeah, I heard about that. You'd have to back that Hamilton. They're top of the ladder. But they might give a few guys a rest.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if they do give a few guys a rest. I know there's a couple of guys sitting on 2 yellow cards as well, so they're going to have to watch that coming into the semi-finals because a couple of key players for them as well. Universe Lake Macquarie at University. This could be a tough game because Lake Macquarie, I mean, the game means nothing to either. Them, so this is going to be, I can imagine it's going to be a really physical game for Lake Macquarie. They're going to bring it all this week. And unfortunately for the students, they've been really good around the set piece, haven't they? I mean, they've got the best scrum in the competition probably.
With O'Brien leading the pack, I mean, he's got heaps of experience. So you would expect their lineouts and set piece to be good. I think Lake Macquarie will have a bit too much up front. But the students might take it to them, It'll be a good game.
Knowing Mark O'Brien, he's been on the show this year as well. I know that he's one of the best in the competition at the niggle, and I know if provoked, Lake Macquarie
what's
will
go. What's the word they have for him?
Is there the unicorn?
Or watermelon? Or
he's got watermelons. Yeah. That's his call, just to settle him down. Not talking to the referee. That's his safe word, everybody. So if Lake Macquarie's out there and listening, yell out watermelon and Mark O'Brien will go to sleep. And the game of the round this week, we chose this one on Bar TV because obviously we didn't know what was going on with the Maitland Waratahs game. It is the Merriweather Carlton game versus Wanderers in what is a playoff, I guess, for third place for Merriweather Carlton. Important game. They've hung in all season, Merriweather Carlton. They haven't been world beaters. They've been up and down in form. They've got probably one of the best backlines in the competition, and definitely in the top 3 anyway.
Where they're playing?
They're playing here at number 2, which will be harder. It is the Colts grand final the night before as well, between Merriweather and Wanderers. So I'm going to say whoever wins the Colts grand final will win on the Saturday. We'll take it into the Saturday.
Cool. Yeah, no, it'll be a good game. Good game to watch. Definitely a game of the round.
Well, it's a crosstown rivalry as well. It's the big grudge match. We see it every year. Now, playing against Wanderers, who do you think their danger men are?
Well, he didn't play this year against us, but Carl, what is he called?
Carl McDonald.
The general
the
manager.
GM,
The GM. Yeah, no, he's a very good player. I see they've got Coffee back. Also very fast, elusive. And up front, I mean, they've got good... I don't know if Andy Tuala's playing, but he's a good player. So
we haven't got a definite answer on that, whether they're going to be playing in the semis, Andy Tuala.
Yeah, right.
And of course, Chris Percy for the Hamilton side. And even the young halfback, he's come from Manly as well, and he's been filling in. I mean, Sherwood's there. You'd expect him to start through the semis, but Young has been starting the last few weeks.
Yep.
I think the experience for the Wanderers up against Merriweather, a pack, if they have their big guys back this week, Merriweather, they're going to be pretty hard to beat.
Definitely.
With everything to play for.
Yeah, backs against the wall, as I said again, they'll have a good go at it. It'll obviously give them some form leading into the semis, the knockouts.
And they always tend to lift this time of year, Merriweather Carlton. We've seen over the last couple of years they've pushed you guys
for
the last couple of seasons, and of course in the final matches as well. I'm going to say it's going to be Merriweather Carlton in a close one, under 5.
I'm going to go for a draw.
Oh, nice, sitting on the fence.
Yeah, well, I'm not the biggest fan playing against both of them, so. Yeah, I'm sitting on the fence for this one.
Yeah, wow. Yeah. Well, that's the first draw we've had all year on Ruck Off, so we're still providing everyone with a world of firsts, a plethora of thirsts. Now we're coming to the end of the show here on Ruck Off, and there is one thing I'd like you to do. Look down the barrel of that camera and tell whoever you want to do to Ruck Off.
I'm going to give a big Ruck Off to whoever has tried to take points off Waratahs to keep them out of the semis. Ruck Off.
You got to say it louder with more passion, mate.
Ruck Off.
Well, thanks, everyone. That's Ruck Off for the round of 18. Dane Sherritt with us. He's injured at the moment. We might even catch him in the commentary box over the course of the final series. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned to Bar TV's. We've got the Colts game on delay on Friday night. And, of course, the match of the round, as usual, 3 p.m. Saturday. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Gareth Wazick, and you can all go and get rucked.